Well, I'm Vince. I'm Vince Neil, most known for singing for the band Motley Crue for the last 35 years, and we're just calling it quits right now. Just finished our last show New Year's Eve, and now it's off to other things. Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, I'm a huge fan of the show, and I was actually asked to do it last year, but my the schedule couldn't do it because I was on tour with Motley Crue. So when I had a chance to do it this year, I jumped at it, and yeah, it's just like for me because I own several businesses, and I like to watch the show and try to put myself into the like, what would I do? Oh, you're doing it wrong. Ah, he should do this. And it's a fun show to kind of try your business savvy. You learn a lot from watching the show. You really do. I learn a lot about marketing, advertising. About like when they make commercials. It's like the 30-second spot. It's got to have this and that and this, jingles. Product placement, all kinds of cool stuff. Seeing Arnold was great. I've actually met him many years ago, and it was just great seeing him again. He's just a funny guy and a smart guy. He's pretty amazing. It's a huge thing to have him be the boss. And but as far as meeting people, I mean, we've all met each other. I've known John Lovitz for a long time, and but it's still kind of sizing everybody up. Still just talking and trying to figure out if they'd have any knowledge or if they're just here to kind of hang out and have fun or to and raise money. But I think it's going to take a few days to kind of figure it out. I mean, Arnold is going to bring. I mean, he's not only a great actor, a fun actor. All of his movies are just amazing, but I mean, he was the governor. That's pretty good. That's a cool thing to mark off on your bucket list. Yeah, I think I'll be the governor. But he's a businessman. And he's like he was talking to the people today that he made his first millions in real estate. And it's funny because I never knew that. And so you look at Arnold and you go, here's a really smart guy, and so he's going to bring a lot of that business savvy also to the board. I look at Arnold and he's just like a hero. So I don't think I'm going to be really intimidated. He's just one of those guys that you just kind of want to be around, And I'm sure he's going to be harsh at times to people, but this is still a game. Whatever way you look at it. So someone's got to lose and someone's got to win. When I found out it was going to be in L.A., it was, I was really excited because, L.A. has just so much more, I think, to offer than the streets of New York City. I mean, all the streets in New York look the same, sound the same, smell the same. But here you've got the beaches and you got the mountains and you got desert if you want it. I mean, there's so many different locations and things you can do here in Los Angeles where you really couldn't pull it off in New York. As being on the show now, I'm like, I don't like to say bad things about people, and it's got to happen, and people can say something about you, but it's all part of the show. It's part of the game, and you just gotta have some thick skin and just know that it's going to come. Eventually you're going to have to say, well, he didn't really do that good of a job, and they make you say something, they put you on the spot, and that's just part of it. I've called all my billionaire friends, and they're ready with their checkbook, so I'm not worried about raising money. I'm not one shy to ask, say, hey, give me a couple 100,000, or give me whatever, and then I have them calling their friends, for money, because it's all about the charity, that's what this whole thing is to raise money and raise awareness and have fun while doing it. My charity is the Cleveland Clinic with the Ruvo Center in Las Vegas for Keep Memory Alive, which is a brain disorder charity, which what they not only help the patients, but they put the patients with the right people for the right diagnosis and treatment, and they also help the caretakers, you know, of whoever it is, and lead them in the right directions. And you know, there's a lot of brain stuff that people just have no idea why you get them, and you know, and you die, and you lose friends that way. I think what's going to give me a little edge is because I've opened restaurants before. I've opened clubs. I've done deals with you know, with alcohol companies and all that kind of stuff. All the stuff that you just don't really, you don't think about, you know. And so I think maybe I have an edge there. I cannot wait till he fires the first person, you know, and what is he going to say? You know, like, "Hasta la vista, baby, you're terminated." You know, I mean, it can go on, and so that's going to be the fun part. I can't wait for that.